What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna check out Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, I already know it's probably not gonna run the best on the system. I mean, the benchmark didn't go that well, but hopefully we can at least get somewhat decent FPS most of the time. So we'll hop on in there and just try some things out. I don't think ray tracing or any of that stuff will work, but we'll still try it for a little bit, get like 2-3 minutes of footage on a plethora of different settings, and then we'll move on to 1440p in the next video. So let's waste no more time, and let's hop ourselves into the game.
All right, so we're gonna start off just maxed out with ray tracing and everything. Let's turn that off though. Shouldn't affect it since it's that 300 hertz screen, but you never know. And we do have the high-res texture pack installed. Alright, well, definitely does not run very good on this thing. At least not with ray tracing on and all this other stuff on, you know, highest, including the high-res texture pack. Alright, on to turning ray tracing off. Sorry I'm making these so small, but it is just feeling pretty unplayable. Definitely don't want to fight bosses or anything like that if I can help it, but if I can fight some stuff, why not? Oh, you can go back up to your tree? Well, alrighty. And let's go get into the game. Alright, now with ray tracing turned off, we still seem to be stuck at the same like 40 FPS in town, but at least we're not dropping like into the 20s, at least not yet. I think we did that a little bit with ray tracing. Still, not running great though. I would not want to play this game like this. Oh nope, still drops down in the 20s. So no, not really any change at all. But I don't really think there's anything in here for ray tracing to really take use of, so you'd probably have to go out and find some like water or something like that to test the ray tracing out. Alright, so moving on. Well, now I guess let's already try dropping it down to high, see if that helps a little bit. If I remember correctly, this thing needed medium to even be remotely playable in the benchmark. Averaging 64 or something like that. But alright, to the game. Well, here we go, and at least in town, it seems like same old, same old. I think the CPU is just too bottlenecked. It's not going to matter in most of these spots, at least in town, what we do with the graphics, I don't think. Still going to try some more stuff, though. But if it does this here, there's also a lot of other places that are pretty much just as hard to run as town, so it's not going to be a very fun experience, I don't think. I mean, unless you're okay with this kind of performance. Me, it's a little too low. But that's just me. That's why I figure I'll still get a little bit of running around and whatnot. Alright, though. I think we can go ahead and, I guess, drop it down to medium. Alright, now we're going to drop it down to medium. Still keeping it at a base of 1080p. But we do have FSR 3 on performance now when you drop it to medium, and I'm just doing the defaults. I would probably not want to run it with performance, especially with the CPU bottleneck. I don't think you're really going to get a whole lot out of FSR. Sure, you might get an FPS here and there, but you're not going to get any FPS in the spots you want it. But alright, let's go jump into the game. Alright, here we go. Medium. And just like before, same 44 FPS and 40s. Probably still drop down into the same FPS we were in the same spots. And that's because our CPU's sitting here at 60 to 70, even almost 80% sometimes. Depending on where you are and what you're doing. But does it still drop down into the 20s? I'm gonna run a little bit more here and just see if we get any of that at least. Because a lot of people could probably play like this. I still don't want to, but that doesn't mean no one will. Well, so far so good on that. He's at least staying like at alright-ish playable FPS. Not what I would want, but you can't have it all when it comes to games like this.
こんにちは。族長さんはいらっしゃいますか？ああ。さあ、お入り。あの子たちを助けてくれたんだってね。ありがとう。無事でよかったです。お招きいただき嬉しく思います。手厚くもてなしたいが、砂嵐の時期が迫りつつある。我々は今からそれに備えねばならん。この地の嵐は生きていてな、無限の雷を生み吹きすさぶ手に負えぬ獣なのだ。あんた方も用が済んだら帰りなさい。一つだけお伺いしたいことが。森人という一族をご存知ありませんか？私たちは彼の故郷を探しているんです。森人？記憶にないが、しかしあんたのようなお子がなぜ故郷を？いや、事情があろう。すまなんだな。いいえ、ありがとうございます。お邪魔しました。見て、あの人が持ってる大きなもの。こんにちは。
I thought I heard the vibrations of a train. Luckily the house doesn't vibrate, but I can still hear it like rumbling in the distance.
あんた、何見てるの？
I'm just glad it doesn't shake the house like the old house. The old house was like a mile or so away from the frickin' tracks and you still shook the house. Those freight trains are heavy as shit. But now we're far enough away, at like 4 miles or something. But you still hear the horn and all that.
そろそろイサイさんの家に行こうか。
Alright though, moving on. Alright now. I just decided to mess around with the settings a little bit myself here, except for I meant to do that, so we'll do that real quick. But I don't think even anything I do here is gonna matter too much, but I'm trying to mimic the settings I used during the benchmark to average like, what was it, like 70 FPS or 68 or something like that. So we'll see what that translates to in actual gameplay. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and move on? Alright, here we go. And nope, in town anyway, still 40s. Lame. Still not the end of the world. Still technically playable, especially for a lot of people, but I don't know. I want a little bit more than that, but I'm greedy since I have some higher end stuff than this, I guess. Alright, let's just go talk to the people we're supposed to talk to here if I can figure out where the heck that old lady was. And then we'll try to progress with the game a little bit more, I guess. Even though we're not getting like the best FPS ever, it's not like it's completely unplayable. Alright, that's certainly not it. Where the hell was it? I was there once before. It's gotta be here somewhere. There's no way it just up and disappeared on me. Alright, there it is. I knew it had to be here somewhere. Now I'm just gonna kind of skip through all this stuff if I can, because we've already heard all this once in this video. No need to go and sit through it again.
いいえ、ありがとうございます。お邪魔しました。ねえ見て、あの人が持ってる大きなもの。こんにちは。それ、そりゃ火に入れるんですよ。何これ、竜ね。そろそろイサイさんの家に行こうか。
準備ができました。どうぞ僕の家に入ってください。
ようこそ。こんにちは。遠く西から来たものです。探し物があって皆で旅をしています。
この子たちが助けてもらったと。本当に何と言ってよいのやら。いらっしゃい。
どうぞ座って。
Huh, this almost looks like the feast they have during that benchmark. Only I think now you get to hear the conversation they were having during it, probably. Jeez. Beans? I don't know why, but so far every time I've tried beans, no matter what flavor they are, like, it just tastes weird. Like, I don't know. Almost like chalk. The only reason I know what chalk tastes like is when I was in first grade, somebody smacked me in the mouth with a freaking chalkboard eraser. So I got a bunch of it in my mouth. That was not fun. It's all good though. I got him back real good. I went and took two of them together and smacked them right in front of his face and basically blinded him. And then I got an oops slip. He didn't get any trouble at all though. And that's where I was like, man, sucks that both of us don't get in trouble, but if it only matters when they see you doing it. If they don't see them doing it, don't matter. Why the heck do they have to show me such delicious stuff at like 2 in the morning when I'm stoned as shit? Man. Now I'm probably gonna freaking make some leftover pizza after I'm done making these. Which is not a good idea at 2 in the morning. Hey, oh yeah, that's right, you get meal effects and stuff. I have to remember that in this game.
素晴らしい食事をありがとうございました。皆さんお忙しそうでしたのに。
いえいえ、お招きできて本当に
Oh,
よかっ
that should
た。
be easy to remember.
あのまま
You can
別れ
get
たのが
bonuses
気
and
になっ
stuff
てい
in
たんで
that
す。
pirate Yakuza game too.
村の近くで体毛の長いモンスターを見た。
それなら土砂熊ですね。いつも森にいるんだけどな。
森があるのですか？
ええ、川を遡って草地を越えた先に。最近は土砂熊をよく見たり、外に出した家畜が襲われたりと。
Alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay without OBS interfering
もう
with
す
the
ぐここに
FPS.
砂嵐が。
We're still not able to stay over 60.
し
Not
ば
in
らく
town, no
先で
way.
すね。
And FSR
それまでに
can't really work
いろいろ
properly when
備え
you
な
have
いといけ
CPU
ないんです。
bottleneck. Sure, you can get a couple FPS
風
here
だ
and
け
there,
じゃな
but
く雷もすごい
you're
時
not
が
gonna
来
get it
ま
where
し
you
た。
wanted it.
大変ですね。
Now, I'm sure there's still plenty of people that can play like this.
でも砂嵐が来ないと困るから。
Me, I prefer 60 plus in a game
じゃな
like
くて
this. But that's just
だっ
me.
て
I'm not
砂
everybody,
嵐
so
の
I figured
後
we're
は
still
大
gonna
地が
test
蘇
it out.
るから。辺り一面うわーっと。
And I'm hoping I can at least go out
あれ
and
違うです
go
か？
outside the city a little here too.
ええ。
From the beginning of the video, I was like,
夏になったら実りの時期なん
okay,
ですよ。
well, all these other settings are basically trash anyway, so it's not a big deal. But at this point, I would like to get a little bit of running around outside with my settings just to see how they do.
と頑張っているんだね。森人という一族です。ご存知ありませんでしょうか？
ごめんね。何も知らなくてね。悔しいよ。
帰りたいね。
みんなに会いたい。今里がどうなっているかわからない。でもきっと大丈夫。
Alright, and
それでは
conversation.
そろそろおいとましましょう。今日は本当にありがとうござい
Problem
ま
with
し
having
た。
long hair. Your hair gets all over.
もっとゆっくりしていっても。
砂嵐への備えもあるでしょうし、これ以上は。ごちそうさま。すっごく美味しかった。なんだか底力が湧いてきたよ。ありがとう。ごちそうさまでした。ではベースキャンプに戻りましょうか。さて、これからですが、森に向かおう。土砂熊ですよね。私も気になりました。万が一もありますし、調査してみましょうか。
That must have been that other weird thing that was attacking that cockatrice thing I was
調
attacking.
査は
I
日を
actually
改め
appreciate it. That thing helped me out a ton. It did way
じゃ
more damage
あ
than I
明
could
日
have
は
done.
私があなたを連れて行くよ。
At least in a short amount of time. I saw like probably 150 damage he did to that thing over the course of him hitting it. Me, I was doing like 18, 20, sometimes 40 with a critical hit. Hey, another mission complete.
New 新たな地域に行くからには十分に準備しましょう。ジェマさんとナタは後から合流するそうです。
Okay. So they're basically saying you probably shouldn't go right into this. You should probably do some side quests and get some better gear. Alright, well, what kind of side quests do they have in mind? You're in... You got anything for me?
情報を聞きたくな
Oh
い。
wait, no, what's her name, I think, was the one with the side quests. Where is she? She's talking. Where the hell did she go? Huh. We already fought that thing. I was thinking it'd just be simple as clicking a quest, but I think that makes me go and join. The way I read it anyway, that makes it seem like I'm going to go join other people's games and whatnot. And I am still an absolute noob, and I have no idea what I'm doing, so I do not want to make everybody lose. That would be the last thing ever I want to do. It's one thing if I just suck and then they have to pull up the front, but there's been a couple times where it's like a team effort, and when one goes down, you basically lose. And I don't want that to be like that. So I guess screw it. I guess let's can't go on the ship with the bird. Because I want to see what kind of FPS it gets out here too. Curious if I die from doing that or not. At least not from that height. Doesn't mean I never will get hurt from falling, but apparently not there. Whatever. Alright though, I think that's probably good, and it seems like I was correct. I thought to myself, I bet you it'll get terrible FPS out in the grasslands here too, and I was 100% right, same as in town. 40 FPS, no amount of FSR will save you. It's a CPU bottleneck, unfortunately, and I think that's just the way the game's going to be, just like Dragon's Dogma. If you didn't have a top-of-the-line, either from AMD or Intel CPU, you could not even get close to 60 FPS in towns in Dragon's Dogma 2, and I have a feeling since it's the same engine, this will suffer the same fate, unfortunately. Sucks too, it's a pretty fun game. I'm sure a multitude of people can still play like this, no problem, but you guys know me. I want my 60 plus, so this just wouldn't cut the mustard for me. But I'm not everybody, so hopefully somebody will go, hey, nope, I'm fine with this, thank you for making the video. And even if they don't, oh well, I'm still glad I made it anyway. So now, let's go wrap this up so I can go try some 1440 out and see if we can't get rid of some of that CPU bottleneck. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Monster Hunter Wilds on the Asus G15 Advantage at 1080p, and just like in the demo, not great. You're gonna get like 40 FPS in the grasslands, 40 FPS in the cities, and probably 40 FPS in the forests. Every once in a while there's places you can get 50, 60, but seems like it's more of a 30, 40 FPS experience on this thing, unfortunately. And that is plenty for some people. Not for me, unfortunately. Sometimes I wish I could just not care about FPS and just jump in there and go, but when I'm getting FPS like that, I didn't even want to battle anything. So sorry to the people that are expecting me to go fight stuff again, but at least I went and fought a bunch on that small form factor PC. Especially because I felt bad about not doing the best job I could have done on that one, since frame gen was broken in it and everything during the benchmark, so glad I came back and tried some new stuff out. And hell, I think that's gonna make almost an hour-long video, probably. But in any case, though, that's all I got for this particular video. I'm still gonna go try 1440 for the people with the 1440p version of this thing, although I do not think it's gonna be very playable. That one's probably gonna be like 30 FPS with drops into the 20s, but we shall see. So that's all I got for this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.